There is a war happening right now in the world of hypercars. The battlefield isn't a racetrack. It's a garage in Leicestershire, England, where a self-taught mechanic from Leicester has taken on Bugatti, exposed the cracks in Ferrari's exclusivity model, and is now being courted by the most disruptive car company on the planet. And Tesla's offer doesn't just change the game for Matt Armstrong. It changes the game for everyone who has ever been told that the world's most expensive cars are untouchable. But to understand why Tesla's move matters, you first need to understand what Matt Armstrong has already survived. In October 2025, an American content creator named Alex Gonzalez had a problem. A very expensive, very complicated problem. His Bugatti Chiron Per Sport had been in a massive accident. Insurance quotes came in at $1.7 million, just for repairs. And here's the detail that matters. Only around 60 of these cars were ever built. One crash, and 60 became 59. Bugatti sent a technician from France to inspect it. Their verdict: total loss. They issued a salvage title, sent the car to auction, and that should have been the end of the story. Matt Armstrong flew to Miami. He wasn't going to let one of the rarest cars on the planet die in a salvage yard. He bid. He won. He was going to bring it back. And then Bugatti did something that nobody in the automotive world saw coming. They locked the VIN. That means no Bugatti dealership anywhere on Earth would sell a single part to support the rebuild. No headlights, no panels, no horseshoe grille, nothing. Bugatti had effectively blacklisted its own car from being repaired by anyone other than Bugatti themselves. Then Bugatti CEO Mate Rimac stepped in personally. He posted a video on Instagram, addressing Matt Armstrong by name, explaining that the gearbox housing had shattered, that the monocoque had taken structural damage, and that only 2 places in the world were capable of splitting this car to access the transmission, one of them being the Bugatti factory in Molsheim, France. Armstrong's response was simple. He said, plainly and on camera, that he wasn't sending the car to France. He wasn't accepting Bugatti's repair quote. He was going to figure it out himself. And he did. He sourced airbags from an Audi A3. He had custom radiators built from scratch. He used CNC machines and 3D scanning technology to replicate parts no dealership would sell him. And in one of the most dramatic moments in recent YouTube history, he split the transmission, the job that Rimac said only 2 facilities in the world could perform, in his own garage with his own tools. While the Bugatti saga was building, most people overlooked something else Armstrong had already done, something that quietly revealed just how broken the hypercar world's attitude to ownership really is. Matt Armstrong rebuilt a Ferrari F430 as a gift for his father Tony, the man who taught him everything he knows about cars. They did it together, on camera, as a father and son project, and it moved millions of viewers who had never sat in a Ferrari, but suddenly felt connected to one. Ferrari has its own certification system, its own authorized dealer network, an exclusivity model built around the idea that only approved hands should touch the cars. They watched Armstrong's rebuild from a distance and said nothing. And what happened? Their brand didn't suffer. If anything, a whole new generation discovered a passion for Ferrari through a mechanic from Leicester who gave his dad a car he'd been dreaming about for decades. That contrast, Ferrari staying silent while a new audience came to them, versus Bugatti locking Vince and sending the CEO to make response videos, is the context you need to understand what Tesla did next. Heading into mid-2026, Tesla's new Roadster is on the verge of its production reveal. Elon Musk confirmed during Tesla's Q1 2026 earnings call that the debut is imminent, weeks away, not months. This car has been anticipated for nearly a decade, and it is almost here. The numbers are extraordinary. 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds on the base model. A top speed exceeding 250 miles per hour. 620 miles of range on a single charge, more than double the Bugatti Chiron in real-world conditions. A starting price of $200,000, with the Founder Series at $250,000. Compare that directly to what Armstrong just lived through. The Bugatti Chiron Per Sport costs $6 million new. Bugatti's repair quote was $1.7 million, not for the car, just to fix it. And despite that cost, you're getting 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds and a real-world electric range of around 250 miles. The Tesla Roadster matches or beats those performance figures at a fraction of the price. With a 620-mile range, over-the-air software updates, and a dealer infrastructure that means one accident doesn't end in a VIN lock and a 7-figure repair bill you can't pay. Now here's where Tesla's reported offer to Armstrong becomes genuinely historic. According to sources tracking the story, Tesla reached out to Armstrong, not to protect a VIN, not to issue a warning, but to invite him in. The reported deal would give Armstrong access to one of the incoming production roadsters for a full build documentation series. The idea: let the world watch Matt Armstrong do for the Tesla Roadster what he did for the Ferrari F430 and the Bugatti Chiron. Get underneath it, understand it, and let millions of viewers come along. Strategically, this is not a coincidence. Matt Armstrong doesn't just have subscribers, he has believers. His audience doesn't watch to see a flashy car on a sunny road. They watch because they trust him. When Armstrong says something is remarkable, people believe it in a way that no influencer with a PR-arranged test drive ever could. His authenticity is the product. And Tesla, the company that has always positioned itself as the outsider disrupting an entrenched industry, is essentially saying, "You're one of us. Let's be direct." Bugatti's response to Matt Armstrong was to lock a VIN, make response videos, and remind the world that only 2 facilities on Earth were qualified to touch their car. The message was clear: your skills don't matter, your passion doesn't matter, and our brand exists in a universe separate from your garage. Tesla's message is the exact opposite. We want you in. We want your audience watching this car the way they watch everything you do, from underneath it, with grease on their hands, understanding every millimeter. We don't need to lock a VIN to make this machine feel special. The technology does that on its own. That difference in philosophy is why this story matters beyond YouTube. For most of the past century, Ferrari decided what automotive excellence looked like. Bugatti decided. Lamborghini decided. The great European manufacturers with their racing pedigrees and their hand-assembled engines set the terms, and those terms were final. Tesla said no. And Matt Armstrong, a mechanic from Leicester who taught himself from YouTube videos, who once delivered food and worked bar shifts while spending every spare moment learning how engines worked, looked at a $6 million Bugatti on a salvage title and said, "Not if I have anything to say about it." These 2 stories have been running on parallel tracks. Tesla disrupting the hypercar establishment from the outside with technology. Armstrong disrupting it from the garage floor with authenticity and skill. And now those tracks are converging. The Roadster's production reveal is weeks away. Somewhere in Leicestershire, a man who once rode BMX professionally is reportedly being handed the keys to the most anticipated electric hypercar in history. What makes that genuinely significant isn't the car, remarkable as it is. It's what the handover represents. For generations, the relationship between manufacturer and enthusiast ran one way. The factory built. The consumer purchased, if they were fortunate enough. The mechanic serviced, if they were authorized. The fans admired from the outside. Matt Armstrong has spent his entire career arguing against that hierarchy. And Tesla's decision to partner with him is, intentionally or not, an endorsement of that argument. Bugatti locked a VIN. Tesla offered a deal. And the automotive world will not look the same again.